As I'm midway through one hand, hello, I'm watching this video about like how to get ahead in your 20s, some pieces of advice. And one that I see a lot on the internet back when I was on it, like on like Instagram and TikTok, was like visibility and this like giant push to be visible and like maximize your surface area. And like this I really believe in. And it's something I personally want to apply, like especially like in my job, for example, as a salesperson. Because like part of having a personal brand is like, and part of and literally, you know, when I got this job and I was like insecure, something everyone was telling me was like, you need sales for like literally everything. And it's so true. Like you have to sell your personal story, you know? And I think with my YouTube account, like that's the process, like finding what it is, you know? And I feel like I'm stuck between a lot of worlds because like I want to do so many things, you know? Like I want to create clothes in my free time and I want to make that be known. And I also want to write papers in my free time and, you know, have a political voice and, share my thoughts with the world in a way that's not easily consumable, in a way that like you have to sit down and read a 30-page paper that I wrote that explains my thoughts in a way that I want it to be. And, you know, and those take even more time, you know, than posting an Instagram video of the clothes that I made. And at the same time, I also want to be a salesperson and I want to do my job well and I want to do my job really well. And I also want to make YouTube videos that are just like me doing my stuff in my daily life that presents myself in a way that I want to be presented. And I feel like I'm stuck. And I also want to create a YouTube channel where I just talk about the things that I learn about politics in a general term. Like I'm using the word politics and I don't mean it in like current events or things like that or just like certain things. It's just that sphere is what I'll call it. Like anything like truly like intellectual. I want to have an account that just does that. And I want to be taken seriously for that account, despite the fact that I'm also a person that posts on social media and has this YouTube channel and like all my other accounts and things like that. And at the end of the day, like I am a Gen Z person who has a digital footprint. And I don't know, I just want to do all the things that I said I was gonna do. And the thing is like I don't really have that strict of a goal in mind. Like I think long term, like I want to be a lobbyist and I want to be working for a think tank and I want to be someone behind the scenes who works to push policy and make policy happen, you know? And I think, or I want to be part of the change in current politics in which there's a large push towards policy. And I mean it's not even like a push, you know, because policy is something that happens all the time everywhere, but I want to be part of policy that I think will actually benefit the people's lives, not necessarily creating regulations about what should and should not be said or about how people should live, but creating policy that benefits people's lives, not in the way that's like directly handing them something, but creating situations or removing barriers to certain things. And I can't really explain what that is or what that will be, you know, at all. But I think it really, like, the thing is also with this knowledge, you know, when talking about politics, I think people really quickly like want to label whatever a thought is and put it in a box to make it understandable because it's also complicated. And I think what I want to do is not like take away barriers or add barriers, you know, all these things that come with so many like preconceived labels and thoughts and things like that. But what I want to do is, but anyways, this really doesn't bring into what I was saying before about what my goals are. But I feel like it really depends. Like I don't really have goals. I have morals and I have ideas of the way that things should work, and I read theory and I believe in theory, but I believe that I constantly learn, and I learn the different scopes of theories, and I'm constantly interested in what I don't know. And for that sake, I can't say that I want to achieve anything, and maybe that's why I'm being held back in achieving anything, and that's why I took a more, commercial job, and I'm set on this path because I don't have a certain goal to achieve politically. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, and I'm so thankful for the job that I had because I think it was God's gift to me, and I think it's something that I should definitely be doing because I'm learning so much, and I think it's such a good skill to be a salesperson. And I have so much admiration for my coworkers who do an amazing job in what they do, and I'm just generally so proud of the situation. I'm not proud, I'm happy and thankful. That's what it is. I'm grateful for the situation that I'm in. I haven't done anything to be proud of yet, but I believe that I will, and I'm so grateful and I'm excited. On that note, I believe that in the future, sales is a skill I'm acquiring and not a career path for me. I think in the future, I want to be a salesperson that doesn't get a commission for the things that I sell, but rather the commission is the knowledge that I'm selling something and I'm making something happen that is beyond me and better for other people that are not me, right? Because I believe that my outlook of the world is best, whatever it might be and however that changes over time. I hope.